Hello everyone! How are you guys? Happy Friday. I'm gonna give it a few seconds to give some of you guys time to jump on before I get started. But I'm gonna get started pretty quickly so that way those of us, or those that are watching the replay, don't have to wait a really long time before getting started on the training. So I'm gonna just give it a couple seconds before, when you jump on, say hello and where you're watching from. Let's see. Okay. Give it a few more seconds and then I'll go ahead and get started, and that way I won't take up a lot of your time because I do have a lot to share with you guys today. Okay, I'm gonna get started. I am gonna be swiping the comments off just because I get easily distracted. So I don't want to be talking about something and then be like, woohoo, squirrel, and get distracted by the comments. So I will be swiping the comments so that way I don't see, them. But if you have any questions or any comments towards it, go ahead and share them, and then I will go through at the end and I will go ahead and answer them, okay? Little disclosure, I am going to start off by saying that if you have any questions about the truthfulness of what I'm saying or any confusion, please reach out to compliance by doing a ticket or sending an email to compliance@scentsy.com. I am going literally by what's in the trainings tab and the marketings tab and what we've been trained on. So if you have heard something different, you can ask your questions in the comments. But if you're I was told something different, make sure that you just get it squared away with compliance, just because they're the ones ultimately that can tell us what is the right way. So for those of you guys that don't know me, my name is Liz Mercado. I am the star director of the Tinker Stars team. I've been with Scentsy for 8 years, a little bit over 8 years. And I literally, the first 3 years, I was just kind of going with the flow. I wanted all the things. I wanted to be a superstar director. I wanted to have a big team, but I really wasn't putting the work. I was kind of just I got, an order. I got this, I got that. Oh, I did 200 this month, and that was enough for me. Everything changed when I continued going to World Tour, because I've never missed a World Tour. Love World Tour. That is where my hobby to business changed in my first ever World Tour that I went to because I wanted a day off, okay? Didn't even go because I wanted to go. I was I could have a day off, get it paid at work, and go hang out with my Scentsy friends. And so it changed there, but I kept going to every World Tour, and every World Tour I would take something away. And literally at when I was about to get 4 years in, I started really sponsoring. My team started growing, and so I started shifting my mindset and realizing that I had to put the work in. So I always tell people, I've been doing it for 8 years, but I've been really working my business for a little bit over 4 years. I live in Sarasota, Florida, and I'm a wife, I'm a mom. This is my full-time job. I absolutely love it. So when I saw this group being formed, there was only 2 topics left, and I was oh, I don't want to be the bad one and take compliance, because everybody kind of hates compliance. But I jumped the hurdle and I said, you know what, I will do it. I have a passion for my business, and therefore I follow the rules, because it's not worth it to me to lose my business over not following the rules. So compliance is a subject that is all about mindset, okay? If we look at compliance with a bad attitude, thinking things oh, Scentsy has so many rules, or I'm my own business, I'm my own business owner, I shouldn't have to be following so many rules. We're always going to look at the rules in a negative light. But if we have a positive attitude and realize that these rules are there to protect us and to benefit our business, we're going to have an open mind to always understand why that rule was put into place. That also helped me change a lot of my mindset when I was from the beginning to working my business, because at first I was well, if I'm my own business person, why can I not post personal specials? Why can I not do this? But realizing that there's a benefit for it and a protection from Scentsy to me made me realize that, you know what, it's worth me following the rules because they're doing it for a reason. So there are a lot of rules to go over, and honestly, like, I could probably do like a training all day with all the rules that we have to kind of explain. So I kind of chose the ones that are most frequently broken or misunderstood to kind of go over with you guys today. So before I get into advertising and personal specials, I want to also say that the rules that I'm going over are basically the rules that Scentsy has, but there are also rules by social media. So you want to make sure that you train yourself on knowing the rules that like Facebook, Instagram, any of these social media platforms put out there, because it's not only you losing your business with Scentsy, but also like you can lose your account on Facebook, or you can lose, or like you can be restricted. So you want to make sure that you're following the rules on social platforms. And I know that that might seem like a lot of things to do, but as a business owner, we're responsible for knowing the rules. We're responsible for reading over our contract that we signed with Scentsy. We're responsible for knowing the ins and outs of social media because we're using them as a platform for our business. So as a business owner, we have to have that mentality that it is our responsibility to make sure that we are working our business and we are well informed about our business. Okay, so first thing first, personal stock. And I'm going to read this straight from the Scentsy standards about personal stock or inventory on hand. Okay. Chapter 3, Section 2 says, advertising your inventory on hand, resellable or not, so whether it's a new or a used warmer, for sales online, including through social media, online classified sites, and online auction sites, or at any retail location is strictly prohibited. You may advertise your participation in a temporary event or open house, but may never list using words or images specific items you have on hand for cash and carry. So with that being said, that means that if you have trays of bars, you can't go on Facebook and say, I have all these bars in stock, who wants some? Okay. Now there are ways around that. Okay. There are perfectly ways that you can do it with, while being within compliance. Now, like it says, we can advertise a temporary event. So that means like if we are going to be at the state fair, or we're going to be at like a little pop-up boutique or whatever, we can advertise those and say that we will be there with cash and carry, so that we can let people know to come out and visit our Scentsy booth. But we cannot advertise or put a list of the things that we will have on hand. Okay, now ways that you can advertise your stock. You can email it to your customers like a list. You can private message your customers a list. You can text, or a lot of consultants use things like Jotform, where they create a list and then they kind of just text it out to all of their customers. So it's not that you can't sell your stock, it's just doing it within compliance. This also includes displays. So for example, when I'm at an event and I'm like, come take a look at like, come visit me at this event downtown or whatever, I always snap a picture of myself covering my table, because when you're setting up a display, you do not want to show on social media or any of these platforms like online classified ads that you have stock. So you can show one of every product, or you can show less than 10 products. So I always kind of just like pop my body in and I take a picture so they can see that I have some Scentsy with me. I have like a booth set up, but I don't want to show more than like a certain amount of products. Retail establishments are prohibited for us to sell. So you cannot ask your friend that owns a store, can I set up a Scentsy booth? Or someone that runs a nail salon, can I have Scentsy stock at your store? You cannot do that. It is against compliance. What you can do at some of these retail establishments, or like temporary events that are like at these establishments, like a mall, things like that, is you can set up a display. Again, following the rules of one item per category. And I think it says by price point. So I think you can have like one lotion, one body wash, stuff like that. But like it's one item. It cannot look like you have stock. It cannot look like you have a lot of stuff. So you can do that. And then what you can do is take orders. you can be at these temporary events that are within a mall or within a retail establishment and take orders. I always tell people it's really up to you if you want to do these events. It is great for contacts. Events are not for selling, okay? Events for me, at least the events that I do, because I do smaller events, I don't do huge events, they're not really for me selling. I want to go and I want to get new contacts. I want to get new customers and I want to get new potential team members and stuff like that. So doing these events at temporary retail locations where there's going to be a lot of heavy foot traffic are good if you are following the rules, okay? And you guys, I have seen people lose their accounts with Scentsy because they keep breaking that rule, okay? I have seen like friends that, like not personal friends, but people that I know, people that I have met lose their account because they keep breaking that rule. Okay. Social media and classified ads. So we are not allowed to sell on sites like eBay, Amazon, Mercado, anything like that. We are not allowed to post our stock or say like the child baby warmer is coming out. We're not allowed to use these sites to Craigslist as well to sell on. We can lose our business for it. And I remember Orville saying at one point they were doing a live and he said that if we know as a consultant, if I personally know that my customer is buying off of my website or from me to sell it on eBay and all these places, I can lose my account. So I don't, like when people tell me, oh, like you should sell on Amazon or you should sell, I tell them, nope, I am not going to lose my business because I want to make some extra money or I want to sell my stock faster. So do not encourage your family, friends to help you sell on any of these sites. It's not worth you losing your business, what pays your bills, to get rid of your stock. Do it within compliance by private messaging your customers, maybe hosting an open house instead of using these sites, okay? We all see it all the time when we're so upset because something sold out and it's already posted on eBay or it's on Craigslist or it's on Mercado and it's not fair, okay? We shouldn't be buying extra stuff just to be able to sell it on eBay. Like to me, and I'm sorry if I'm gonna hit some nerves, that's selfish. That is selfish for someone to buy extra stock to try and sell it for double the price on eBay or something like that. Like that to me is just ridiculous, and that's not Scentsy spirit. To me, I always kind of do the what would I do if Heidi and Orville were around, if they were watching me. That's kind of how I want to always run my business. Now we can advertise on Facebook Marketplace, and I know that this is kind of a confusing subject because people are like, no, we can't. Yes, we can. We can advertise on Facebook Marketplace. We just have to follow a couple of rules. So if let me find the post. Okay. I don't know if you guys are going to be able to see it with like the reflection, but I will post some of these, you guys. These are all in the workstation under the marketing and training tabs, but it tells you exactly how you can do things and how you can't. So in order to be able to use the Facebook Marketplace, which a lot of consultants are using it and getting new customers, new team members, you simply have to follow the following guidelines. We can only post what's available. So anything that is in our catalog, new collections while supplies last, like limited editions, we can post those items, okay? We can only post catalog pricing. So if we're getting the Valentine's Day collection that we're getting on Monday, and you want to post one of the warmers, like I don't know the names, but the one that's $45, you can post it on there for $45. Okay, and you can put on the description plus shipping, plus tax and shipping, you know, whatever. But it's what is the catalog pricing. We cannot say it's going to be $40 or it's going to include a free bar. That's a personal special. We cannot do personal specials publicly. We cannot offer personal specials on there. Okay, so we can't say, you know, right now I have a special where you get a warmer and 3 bars for free. You buy a warmer, get 3 bars for free. We cannot do that. And we must direct them to our PWS and add, we can add, or contact me for more details, which is what a lot of consultants do. Sometimes, if you want to be kind of smart about it, like I have the ultra bubbled violet warmer. Is that how you say it? Ultraviolet? Yeah. That's in our catalog. So I can advertise that and say, here's my website, or contact me for details. If that person contacts me, I can let them know I have one in stock. That is a private message. So I'm letting them know that I have that special, that warmer for them via private message. If in that private message, I want to say, like if you buy this warmer from me today, you'll get a free bar with it, whatever, that's fine. That's via private message as well. What we cannot do is post like older warmers, even if it's new in the box, and say something like, $25 warmer, never been used, I'm trying to get rid of my stock, contact me for details. If it's not in the catalog, we cannot advertise it. Okay, personal specials. I'm going to read you guys exactly what it says. Let me just look it up real quickly. Oh, come on. Okay. I'm trying. Okay. Personal specials. This is from this is in our contract. So when we signed up to be a Scentsy consultant, that we entered all the information, we said we agreed, it's all in there. If you did not read through it, which most of us didn't, I highly suggest that you print it out or you find it and you bookmark it on your phone, tablet, and you read over it through time, because as a business owner, we need to know the rules. So this is chapter 3, section 2. It says personal specials, including discounts, giveaways, and other special considerations, may be used as incentives or rewards for customers at host. You may advertise personal specials only via one-to-one communications in person, email, direct, or private message, telephone. So what are special considerations? Advertising publicly includes, but is not limited to, the following: free shipping, host exclusive starter kit offers, mystery host offers, non-Scentsy products, personalized bundle and saves, presentations, decorations, and gift wrapping. Okay. So, for example, we can say we have a 10-bar special. Contact me for details. We cannot say we have a 10-bar special for $42. That's not a Scentsy pricing. Even though we get to that price because we're using our hostess rewards, it is not something that we can publicly advertise. So we can say, contact me for details, message me if you want in on this deal, stuff like that. With mystery bags, we can put the price without saying what the items are. So for example, I have this mystery bag, it's $25, but I'm not going to disclose what's inside. Or I can post the actual product, but then I have to charge the catalog pricing. So if I have $28 in that mystery bag, now it's a $28 bag because I posted what's in the bag. Personal specials are really, really, it's a great way to boost our PRV, to be able to get that extra little push to get us to our monthly bonus or our goals, our leadership pay. But you guys, we also don't want to get our customers used to having personal specials all the time. Okay. If not, that's only when they're going to buy. Okay. And that is training that we have heard from Scentsy, from books that we read all the time. You do not want to do too many personal specials back to back, because then your customers are going to get used to buying only when you do a personal special. They're going to kind of expect it. So then guess what? You might say, well, I'm not losing any money, Liz. I'm using my hostess rewards. You're losing out on hostess rewards. I don't want to pay for my Scentsy. I get my Scentsy for free and half off. That's one of the biggest marketing things I do when I tell people that they want to join is I get all of my stuff for free because I collect orders and I put them in. So if I'm always using my hostess rewards to make these things happen, I'm kind of hanging myself with not being able to get the hostess rewards myself or offer the kit. Now with the join kit as a personal special, right? We have that hostess exclusive kit. We can say I have a heavily discounted hostess kit, or I have a discounted hostess kit, or I have a kit up for grabs with zero out-of-pocket cost. We cannot say I have a discounted kit for $39. I have a kit for $25, because we have to realize that not everybody looking at our post is a Scentsy consultant. So they don't understand. They're like, well, why was that kit last week $39 and now it's $25 and now it's $12? They don't understand that we're using those hostess rewards for that kit. So Scentsy does not allow us to post it that way. We can say we have a discounted kit up for grabs. Message me for details. Or if you have a $500 party and it's a free kit, we can say we have a kit up for grabs for $0 out-of-pocket cost. Okay. And again, if you're jumping on and you guys have questions, please type them up. I will get to them right after. I have swiped off the comments because I get easily distracted and I don't want to make this video super, super long so I don't take up like the rest of your day, okay? Okay, giveaways. A lot of people, I see a lot of people jumping on people. We can't do giveaways. Yes, we can. We can do giveaways. If you did not know that we could do giveaways, like, listen up. We can do giveaways. There's just a proper way of doing it, okay? So, we may advertise on our business page giveaway if we do not include what we're giving away. So, we can't say, for example, like, I'm giving away a fragrance flower for anyone who likes my business page. Nope. But we can say, like, you know, like my business page and, you know, like, tag or comment or whatever, and be entered into a drawing. Like, why not, right? Like, why not do that to be able to get some extra people on your business page? I'm trying to look for the post, for the example post. So my kids have been playing around with my tablet and it's like not working properly, so I apologize. Okay, we may advertise for free samples. So like when we do our scent and warmer of the month, we can say I have free samples of Jade and Jasmine. Who wants one? That's a giveaway. Okay, we're giving something away for free. We're not requiring them to purchase. That's exactly what I have next. We cannot require a purchase for a giveaway. So no cash, purchase, or efforts involved. Meaning, you cannot say everyone who places an order this month is going to get entered into a drawing for a mini warmer. We can't say that. We could do it, but we can't advertise it. So if you personally want to say, like, you know what, I'm going to enter everyone who orders this month into a drawing, and I'm going to give away this warmer that I got with, you know, for free with credit, with host rewards or whatever, I'm going to give them a gift certificate. You can do that. You just can't publicly post it. Okay. So there are ways, and I will post some of these, but you guys, you can find these in your workstation under the Scentsy Success, under the training and the marketing tab. I have these on my team page as a unit. I highly suggest if you are a leader and you have your own page that you post these, because honestly, I'd rather tag my teammates than have to tell them exactly where to go to the workstation and find it when they're new. That's the only reason why I do it. My seasoned consultants, they should know how to find it, and I do tell them how to find it, but my new ones that might be only in for like a month or two, I like to be able to just to tag them and say like, hey, here's exactly how you can do a giveaway, and then they can read over it, okay? So there are several examples of how you can and cannot post giveaways, okay? Now, this has been a hot topic, and I think when I asked the star directors something that they wanted me to go over, this was like the number one. Pay to play. Pay to play is something that is is taken very, very serious by home office, because to us, it might seem like something innocent. Oh, I'm only asking for $2 for a chance to win $200, but that is lottery. That is gambling. So by law, we cannot do that, okay? Scentsy takes it very seriously because they can get into a lot of trouble by doing this, okay? We had a whole director call about this, and it was really interesting to see the, like the law side of it and like the marketing side of it and all that kind of stuff. So I'm going to read to you guys this because it's kind of, I didn't want to have to write it out. So it says, Scentsy does not allow consultants to charge customers to participate in a game or for the chance to win something in connection with Scentsy in any way. Even if the communication is one-on-one, Any drawing or giveaway that has to be free to enter, and there cannot be a financial consideration to participate. Consultants may only collect funds from customers through product purchases. Now, this is the legal part of it. A prize cannot be offered if the opportunity to win it is random and requires consideration, so effort, money, or something else of value. You can offer prizes or drawing as long as there is no cash, purchase, or product or effort involved entering or drawing, okay? Now, this is a disciplinary action for it, okay? If you are found in violation of the agreement, or if Scentsy determines that you have engaged in or are engaging in any illegal, fraudulent, deceptive, or unethical business conduct, you may be subject, at Scentsy's sole and absolute discretion, to disciplinary action, which could include the cancellation of your consultant account. Again, you guys, it is not worth it. It is not worth it to put your business in jeopardy for $200 or for $50, okay? There are tons of consultants that are running their business and having $500 a month, $2,000 a month without having to do a pay-by-play, okay? So we cannot do like the little raffle things of pay $2 for a chance to win, or like those games where you like pick a balloon and I will pop it for a prize. It's $5 per balloon. Can't do that. Bingo. This one is one that's very tricky, because a lot of people were doing this because, you know, I don't know who came up with it. It was a genius idea. We were like, oh my gosh, why haven't we been doing this? But then we saw the legal side of it and we've had to shift, right? Shifting doesn't mean you can't do bingo. You just have to shift. With bingo, we cannot say, for example, it's $30 to play, but you're going to get a 6-pack of bars. We can't obligate anyone to pay us to be able to play, okay? We also cannot say your first card is free, your second card, if you make a purchase, you get a second card. Or if you book a party, you get a second card. We can't offer them like an incentive to be able to get more cards by requiring them to do something, okay? It has to be like non-effort. You may not sell squares in connections with Scentsy, or dips or raffles. So like those things that I was like, you know, like I see it all the time. Like they have like the numbers and it's like $2 or $5, whatever, for the fragrance flower. And then like, you know, you pick a number. We can't do those, okay? Even if it's for a fundraiser. So like, let's say that you are doing a fundraiser and they're like, oh, like, let's do this. You have to tell them, no, sorry, I cannot do that. Okay. Compliance when it comes to sponsoring, okay? We all want to sponsor, right? We all want to grow our team. We all want to build like this community. I think sponsoring, even though it's very scary, I think it's one of the most rewarding things with Scentsy. When you see someone that joined and they're blooming and they're finding like that self-confidence, it's amazing. But when we are talking to someone about joining our team, we cannot offer incentives. So we cannot say, for example, join my team and I'll give you a $25 gift card, or I'll give you a free warmer, or I'll pay for your kit. We cannot offer that, okay? We can't even do it with a host exclusive kit. We can offer our rewards. So if we have a party closing out, okay, hear me out. If we have a party closing out, whether it's for us collecting orders or a hostess, we can offer the host join kit, okay? But we have to offer it within compliance, which is by saying a discounted kit at $59 or zero out-of-pocket cost if it's going to be zero, okay? We cannot offer, again, to pay for their kit. I hear that all the time. Oh, my sponsor paid for my kit. Nope. When I joined 8 years ago, my sponsors would actually do that. She would choose somebody each month to pay for their kit, and I was like, I don't have $99 to do that. So glad I found out that it's against the rules, because I would have felt a big pressure to do that, okay? So do not offer incentives. Now, when they join, you can offer them an incentive and say, like, if you certify within this month, I will get you whatever, a Scentsy Success toolkit. You can get them a $25 gift card. You can get them like a prize for certifying, right? Like we always hear teammates saying like, I have a contest going, or like a thing where they can get entered into a drawing if they promote or whatever. So you can do that after they have joined, okay? Cross-promoting. Okay. cross promoting is probably the thing I'm most like passionate about because I see it way too often, and I honestly like have gotten to a good point where I'm like, you know, like just scroll on by, like don't even worry about it. And I'm going to tell you guys about that in a minute. But while most of us leaders, people from home office, I will tell you guys not to do multiple businesses. Like, to me, the grass is not always greener on the other side. If, you know, just because it's a new company doesn't mean that you're going to have more success. I think you're going to have success where you put effort in. And to me, as someone that's really busy, I can't even imagine doing my Scentsy business and another business and trying to achieve success in both of them. So, but with that being said, we know that people do. We know that people join other businesses, or maybe they join Scentsy and they already had something else, whether it's direct sales or their own business. We cannot cross promote. This includes using your Scentsy contacts to promote your new business, okay? Or if you already had your business, using those contacts to promote Scentsy. So for example, let's say I've been with Scentsy for 8 years and I go and I join another direct selling company number A. I cannot invite my team or my customers to my launch party. I cannot ask anybody on my team or my customers to host a party or to buy from me or to even join my team. Okay? I see it all the time where someone is a leader with Scentsy and then they join another company and all of a sudden like their team starts joining that company, and I'm like, you can't like use that contact. You got that contact through Scentsy. And I know some people like to argue about it and say, well, I knew that person from high school and all this stuff. Correct, but you sold them Scentsy, so they're your Scentsy customer, or they're on your team, they're your Scentsy teammate. So you cannot use it that way, okay? Same thing with a media post, okay? You have to keep everything separate. You can't use the same VIP page. You can't use the same business page. You can't even use the same post. So you can't say things, for example, like, I have a Scentsy and a direct selling A company special. Message me for details. Nope. I'm advertising both of them in the same post. I can't even post something like, I've been so blessed by Scentsy and direct selling company number A. Again, I'm advertising both. You have to keep it separate. Like if nobody knew that you were a Scentsy and another direct selling company, okay? And when I joined, my superstar director did another direct selling company, and I did not know. I did not know that, okay? Until one day I was looking for someone in my area for that direct selling company, and her name popped up. She kept everything so separated, okay? And you can do that with like Facebook lists. So like if you put people on your Facebook list like that are your Scentsy contacts, and then you put people for your other company, and then when you're posting, you can kind of block those people. Again, that goes back to social media training, but you have to keep it completely separate, okay? When it comes to your orders and cross promoting, you cannot add products from another direct selling company to advertise in your package. So whether it's yours or a friend of yours, right? Like, let's use the example of scent crates, right? So let's say I'm doing a self-care scent crate, and I'm doing like, you know, like lotion or like the hand cream, and I'm doing like the body wash and Scentsy soaps, and I'm like, oh, you know what? Like my friend does Color Street. I'm gonna add some Color Street in there. I can, but I can't advertise her, okay? I can't put it in the box to advertise her. I have to simply just put it in there as a gift. If they want to contact me and say, hey, I really love that, like how do I get more? That's different. I can't advertise it. Same thing if it's my other company. So if I have a bags company, I can't put my scent crate in there and then advertise my bag, okay? The bag is just a gift. Just like we go to the dollar store or Target to get like our little extras, that's kind of how it has to be done, okay? Same thing with our thank yous. When we're doing our thank yous, we also cannot add stuff in there to advertise other companies, okay? It's kind of like soliciting. Events. If you do 2 companies or more, you cannot go to an event and have booths for them at the same time or the things together, okay? So you can't set up displays, half display of Scentsy and half display of homemade butter. Like, it just can't be put together. If you are there to represent Scentsy, you are there to represent Scentsy. And same thing with your other company. And a lot of these rules, you guys, are not even by Scentsy. It's by direct selling. It's by the Direct Sell Association. So when I said at the beginning, like, you know, they're there for our benefit and our protection, like, it's not only that Scentsy wants to just be mean and put all these rules, it's that they also have to follow rules for the Direct Selling Association, and they're not going to put themselves in jeopardy. Okay? And lastly, I'm going to tell you guys about the income disclosure. When I attended the Start Directors at Home training, it was really good to listen from the legal department about the income disclosure. And we all talk about how our income disclosure doesn't make sense, how like the comparison is ridiculous, how, you know, like there's people making so much more money than that, and like that's just like showing that we make zero, like it's not gonna be appealing. But you guys, by law, they have to post it. By law. And we have to follow the rules that we are given. So if we are talking about how much we've earned, something that we're doing because of Scentsy. So for example, I paid for our vacation because of Scentsy, or I bought this car because of Scentsy, or, you know, Scentsy pays for dance classes. We have to include the income disclosure. If it is like our income, so like if we're saying I made this much money with Scentsy this month, we have to show the income disclosure. If we're showing a way of life because of Scentsy, we have to include a disclosure. I had a friend that was building a pool this summer. And so when we were talking about it, I was like, so because you're building the pool because of Scentsy, she's like, I didn't know that. Like, I didn't even think about that. And I'm like, but it makes sense because it's a way of lifestyle, right? Like we have to give people the information when they're joining, right? And when I include that income disclosure, I always like to add that not all results are the same. It all takes work and effort, right? Because we all know that the people that don't make any money is because they didn't work their business. They didn't work their business. So I don't care that it says 0 on the income disclosure anymore, because I'm going to talk to the people that I talk to and that might ask me about that income disclosure and say like, well, why does it say that people make 0? And I'm like, because those people didn't work their business. They joined and did nothing. They might have been a kidnapper. They might have been doing it just for the discount. They didn't really want to work a business. But the people that are working a business are making this much money, you know? And I can show them my personal commission checks, okay? When it comes to compliance, I will tell you guys, please don't stress about it. Don't stress about what so-and-so is doing and that lady out there is out of compliance. We have Field Watch, okay? Scentsy has contracted Field Watch. They're watching different pages, different groups, especially licensed groups, to follow up with people following the rules. But if you do feel the urge to have to turn someone in, you need to do it by putting a ticket in through compliance and letting them handle it, okay? There is so many times that I will go on some of the groups and it's just complain after complain about people posting on a Disney group or whatever. There is nothing that will be done by us complaining on a thread, okay? The best thing we can do is turn it into compliance, wash our hands, and work our business, okay? The more energy that we spend focusing on what so-and-so is doing and what that girl is doing on that page and how she's getting all these orders is taken away from our business. At the end of the day, it's taking away from our business. The energy that you're putting into policing other consultants is energy you can be putting into your business. And I know that it sucks. And I know that it freaking like irks minors when I see someone on the Disney page. I'm a huge Disney fan, you guys. And I'm on a lot of Disney pages. And when I see anyone like posting and like promoting themselves and all that kind of stuff, I'm just like, she's probably gonna get so many sales. But guess what? Somebody might have turned her in and those orders will get canceled. I'm going to let Scentsy handle it. Because to me, my energy needs to go into my business, to giving my customers customer service, to be able to make sure that my team knows what they're doing. Because at the end of the day, getting, I don't care, 60 Jack Skellington orders and losing my business is not worth it. Okay? A $10,000 paycheck for 1 month is not worth me losing my business for a whole lifetime, okay? And as I mentioned before, this is your business, okay? Whether you're an essential consultant, a director, star director, superstar director, doesn't matter what your title is. This is your business. Biggest pet peeve I have is when you try to message someone and say, hey, I saw your post, I just wanted to let you know it's out of compliance, and you get, well, my director or my superstar director posted it, so I can. We all make mistakes. We all get things misunderstood. And sometimes we break the rules, okay? So if someone is reaching out to you to be kind, now I'm not talking about like rude person over there, I'm talking about someone to be kind, to try to help you, let's be nice. And say, maybe you can ask, instead of saying my director posted it, be like, well, why is it out of compliance? I don't understand, because I was given this information from my director. And then maybe that person can share with you something that not only might teach you, but might also, you might be able to take it up. Or maybe, guess what? Maybe you might teach them something, right? Because if we go back to the giveaways and they say, we can't do giveaways, you might be able to like say, oh no, like look, in the workstation, this is how we can do giveaways. You might teach that person something. So when we're running our business, let's not be rude. Let's not be like, what do you call that when you're like defensive? Like, let's be nice. Let's be open. Let's show that Scentsy spirit. I always tell people, and I said it before, how would you act if Heidi and Orville were in the room? Would you talk to your Scentsy sister like that, or your Scentsy mister? Probably not. Would you call them names? Probably not. Now, I'm not saying like let people walk all over you or be rude to you. Okay, I have had to tell some people like, nope, you're not going to talk to me like that. But at the same time, let's spread kindness. Let's be that Scentsy spirit that we all so like desire. Let's share that light. So if someone tells you it's out of compliance, or you're in a group and someone says something, don't just come out with, my director posted it, or my superstar director posted it, or I've posted it before and I've never gotten in trouble. You can get in trouble next time. Okay? Like, compliance rules are there for a reason. They're there to protect our business. They're there to benefit us. Because guess what? I've been doing this for 8 years, right? So if you compare me with a new essential consultant, I might be able to do giveaways every single week. An essential consultant might not be able to. So if they allowed us to just run free range, and I'm over here in Sarasota, Florida, offering a free warmer every single week, customers are not going to be faithful to my essential consultant. They're going to go where the free stuff is. Okay? They're going to follow who they can get something out of, because let's be honest, we all love free stuff. Right? We all love a deal. So if I can financially offer my customer, anyone, a free warmer, a free bar with every order, and someone that just started that, oh my gosh, she worked so hard to get that kit for free because she can't even afford to pay the light bill at her house right now and she needs Scentsy so badly, she can't offer a free bar. She can't even offer a free scent circle right now. So guess what? Scentsy put these rules in so that we can have an equal playing field. So that we can protect our business, so we can protect our customers. Do customers still kind of like, cheat on us from time to time? It happens. Our customers don't owe us anything. Okay? Our customers are free to choose who they do business with. But we have to make sure that we are following the rules to protect ourselves, protect our business, and to be like equal playing to the people around us. Okay? There are so many people. If we look at the statistics of the people that like use Scentsy, that use like fragrance systems but don't use Scentsy, it's so big, you guys. Like I still get people that tell me, I've never heard of Scentsy before. What is Scentsy? So don't feel like you have to break the rules or bend the rules to be able to get customers. No. If you want loyal customers, you want customers that are going to stick with you year after year after year, follow the rules. Follow the rules. I guarantee you, because guess what? They're not going to think, oh, she gives me a free bar. So like, so-and-so might give me something for free every time I order from her too. And this person, so I'm going to join all these Scentsy pages that I get invited to. No, you give them great customer service. You're honest with them. They'll come back. You follow the rules, you're going to see success in your business. I guarantee it. Okay? When I sat down, I said, you know what? These rules are here for a reason. And I did a whole training on my team page. And I was like, wow, like, I didn't know this was there. Like, I didn't know this was there. And I started following the rules. I saw a change in my team's attitude. I saw a change in my business because I was no longer worried of getting caught, of, oh my gosh, I'm going to just post this, but you know, whatever. And I did get turned in once because I worded something wrong. Someone turned me, actually, I don't think anyone turned me in. I think it was Field Watch that said, you need to go rephrase this. And I had to. I also got turned in by using the Scentsy and Disney hashtag wrong because I used it backwards. So Field Watch is out there. They're watching for consultants, okay? Worry about your business. Learn the rules so that you can practice them and you can teach them to your teams. And don't be afraid by compliance. Don't think that, like, oh my gosh, compliance is so scary. No, it's not. When I was reading through these, like, I was like, oh, like, there's ways that I can do giveaways. There's ways that I can do private specials or personal specials. Like, there is a way. There's just a proper way, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and let you guys go. I will go through all the comments and any questions that I find I will answer. So if you've asked any questions, I will get back to you soon. And then I will be uploading this video to my YouTube channel. So I will post a link later in case you guys want to share it to your teams if they're not on here and stuff like that. But thank you guys so much for joining me today. Thank you guys to our admins and our leaders for inviting me to share this with you guys today. I honestly am honored to be able to just share a little bit, just a little bit, because it's just a tad bit of what compliance is, and just basically share that it's not what we perceive it to be, okay? Love you guys. Scentsy. Talk to you guys later. Bye.